The silent pressure of the midnight zone is suddenly shattered by a sound so powerful it vibrates through the very hull of a research vessel. It is a rhythmic series of rhythmic clicks, sounding less like an animal and more like a high-speed telegraph from another dimension. These are the codas of the sperm whale, a sequence of pulses so precise they can identify individual families across vast stretches of the Pacific. Somewhere else, a humpback whale lets out a mourning cry that spans several octaves, a haunting melody that will be picked up, repeated, and evolved by every other male in the breeding ground until the entire ocean basin is vibrating with a single, unified anthem. To understand the magnitude of whale communication, one must first look at the timeline of the planet. While humans were still sharpening flint and huddling in caves, the ancestors of modern cetaceans had already spent tens of millions of years refining a sonic architecture. This is not merely a collection of reflexive noises meant for basic survival. It is a sophisticated, evolving, and deeply cultural system of information exchange. The songs of whales are the longest-standing oral traditions on Earth, carrying patterns and structures that have been passed down through generations of whales since before the rise of the first human empires. The medium of water provides the perfect stage for this acoustic theater. Sound travels 4 times faster in water than in air and can maintain its integrity over incredible distances. In the deep sound channel, a specific layer of the ocean where temperature and pressure create a natural waveguide, the low-frequency calls of a blue whale can theoretically travel from one side of an ocean to the other. This means that the ocean is not a collection of isolated animals, but a single interconnected acoustic web. A whale in the North Atlantic could, in essence, be part of a global conversation that transcends geographical boundaries. Scientists studying these patterns have discovered that whales do not just make noise, they have dialects. A pod of orcas in the Pacific Northwest speaks a different language than a pod in the Norwegian fjords. These differences are not biological, but learned. Young calves spend years mimicking the complex vocalizations of their mothers and elders, learning the specific social etiquette and hunting calls of their unique culture. This transmission of knowledge is the hallmark of advanced intelligence. It suggests that whales possess a sense of identity and belonging defined by the specific sounds they share with their kin. The complexity of these vocalizations reaches its peak in the songs of the humpback whale. These songs are structured with a mathematical precision that mirrors human music, featuring repeating themes, variations, and even rhyming schemes. Curiously, these songs are not static. Within a single breeding season, all the males in a specific region will sing the same song. However, as the months pass, the song begins to change. A new riff or a different rhythm will be introduced, and within weeks, every whale in the area has adopted the update. It's a form of cultural evolution that happens in real time, a collective artistic endeavor that spans thousands of miles of saltwater. Recent breakthroughs in bioacoustics and artificial intelligence have begun to pull back the curtain on the actual meaning of these sounds. By using machine learning to analyze millions of recorded clicks and whistles, researchers are identifying recurring words or phonemes. In the case of sperm whales, their clicks are organized into codas that function like names or social markers. There is a growing realization among the scientific community that we are not looking at a primitive form of communication, but perhaps a non-human language that incorporates concepts we are only beginning to grasp. The history of these songs is also a record of the ocean's health and history. Before the invention of the steam engine and the subsequent roar of industrial shipping, the oceans were much quieter. The ancient language of the whales could resonate clearly for thousands of kilometers. Today, the acoustic fog created by human activity threatens to drown out these ancient voices. Large vessels, sonar testing, and oil exploration create a wall of noise that can disorient and isolate these social giants. When a whale cannot hear the song of its pod, it loses its map, its family, and its history. Yet, despite the interference, the whales continue to sing. They continue to broadcast their histories into the dark blue. There is a profound sense of continuity in their voices, a bridge between the prehistoric past and the uncertain future. To listen to the song of a whale is to listen to a survivor of the ages. It is a reminder that there are perspectives on this planet that do not rely on sight or technology, but on the profound resonance of the heart and the throat. As we move closer to decoding the first sentences of a whale's message, we are faced with a humbling question. If we do eventually understand what they are saying, will we be prepared for what they have to tell us? Their language is a testament to a world that existed long before us, and a plea for a world that can sustain them long after we are gone. The ocean remains a vast, liquid library of sound, and every whale is a living volume of history, singing the story of the Earth back to itself.